phone bank. And I said, ew, really? I mean, it didn't sound like the most appealing thing that I could think of doing. They said, don't worry, it'll be friendly people. So we came down and they gave me my first list, and I was getting ready to do this thing I was very uncomfortable doing. I'm looking down, Republicans, Independents. No, I thought you said it'd be friendly. And they said, no, just kind of go for it. Well, honestly, we got into making some of the phone calls and really started encountering some great people. So then it got to be fun. And the momentum started building, and the heat of the campaign started building. And I was working probably 2 nights a week over here, at least one weekend, sometimes a little bit more, really, really, really getting charged up. I mean, this is really fun. I was really getting into it. And we were about a month out from the election, and I had gotten so invested in this. I woke up one night in the middle of a pool of sweat, shaking, and I thought, what if the R guy wins? Is any of this that I'm doing making a difference? What is it really going to matter? Is it going to work? Is it going to change anything? I've been putting a lot into this, and I thought, okay, breathe. You're getting too close to this. And what that did is waking up in the middle of that night in that pool of sweat, firm my resolve like you can't believe it. It's like we have to run to the finish line. That is all there was to it. So from there on, everything heated up. We had a lot of help coming in from other areas. I know the area geographically, so we get what I call the clipboard fairies that show up every night with all the walk lists, night direct traffic, go here, go here, go here. We had so much activity that on the last 4 days leading up to the election, we knocked on over 5,000 doors in Douglas County. We got more votes for Obama than the number of registered Democrats in Douglas County. And obviously, you know, we know what the outcome was. And I think back that about, you know, our motivation. Who are our candidates? Who are we going to work for? And I think back to waking up that middle of the night in that pool of sweat, worrying about what's it going to be like if this person or this party takes over, that I really, really, really don't want. So for everything that I thought was uncomfortable, whether it was making phone calls or knocking on the doors or giving up some of my time, none of that mattered, because it was more important to elect our Democrats than it was to worry about things that I was uncomfortable about. So I'm going to leave that in everybody's laps. If you ever think when we're asking you to work or asking you to volunteer, and you think, I don't know if I have time, I don't know if that's comfortable, I don't know if I can do that. Think about the other side of it. Think about somebody taking over that is against women's rights, that is against LGBT rights, that is against minority rights. Think about that. Find your motivation. So anyway, we're going to be rock and rolling here in Douglas County. I'm doing my best to get as many representatives from as many different campaigns so we can meet them and hear from them, so that we can make choices, we can be knowledgeable, and we can really get in there and elect Democrats from the top all the way down the ticket. So tonight,